2A baseball. We're getting out here. A lot of trouble. But we got it set up, run it back into the camera. Mr. Barrett and Jim are doing a great job. Tim running a little bit late. He's shorter. And we're going to get started. They're introducing the players now. I'm trying to get the lineup ready. Usually that's for Tim. Panthers are coming off a great week of baseball. We improved to 10-3 on the year. And there we go. That's no wonder. Barry and I had 2 on. Hey, that's why Barry gets paid the big money. Whew. But we got it up now. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better. We are in Lanier County getting ready for some Region 2A baseball. They're introducing the players, so y'all can sit back. It's always a great game when you come over here to face Lanier County. They have a great program. I'm trying to get their lineups in, see what position they're at. Today, pitching for us will be Josh Griffiths. Pitching for Lanier County will be Culpepper. We don't have no first name, so we're going to go by last names only. So you'll have Thornberry will be the catcher for Lanier. That's the starting lineup for the Lanier County Bulldogs. Then center fielder will be Connell. Culpepper will be the pitcher. Left field will be Brockington. Down. And then you have shortstop will be Spikes. Second base will be Cook. Third base will be Faircloth. First base will be Roberts, and right field will be Corson. Change that right there. Man, I think we're going to be all right with the weather. The wind is blowing. I'm going to step back. They're doing the national anthem, and I'll be right back after that. We'll just step back a second. All right, there's the national anthem. We're going to warm up here and get ready for some baseball. That's great. We got some texts coming in. We got Mr. Berrien and Jimmy's been over here for about 3-4 hours. Man, this wind has just blown us around. Every time we get the camera set, think we got it perfect. The wind will blow, and I'll move it around, so y'all be patient tonight. If that happens, we'll get it back up. I'm waiting on my buddy Tim Carroll. He should be here shortly, any minute rather. And Clinch County will be batting first. So it's a big win right here. The Panthers are tied for first place. There's 3 teams tied for first in the region. It's Clinch, Telfair, and Charlton. I think the 3 teams tied for first. Next week, we'll be doing them games. We have 2 at-home games. We got, I think it's Atkinson Tuesday and Charlton Friday at home. We'll give you an update. Pay attention to Facebook. We'll let you know when we're going to be back, but we will be doing both them games. We'll be at home. Lanier's a young team. They've struggled a little bit this year, but, man, it's every team in this region is a run or two, just a run here and there, and they'd be undefeated. Lanier had Charlton beat the other night and just run out of gas late in the inning, so that's what a young team does. Pitching will be number 16, and that's Culpepper, and he good-looking kid. Looks like he's got some power up there. We'll go through the lineup. Batting first for the Panthers will be Lankford. He'll be in left field. Stovall will be playing first. He'll bat second. Lutz will DH. He'll bat in the third position. He'll DH for Landon Allen. Brent Kaysen, the second baseman, will bat fourth. Kyle Hendricks, the center fielder, will bat fifth. Jalen Griffiths will bat sixth. No, Kyle's the catcher. Jalen is the center field. And then you have Josh Pigler will bat seventh at shortstop. Eighth will be Josh Griffiths, the pitcher. And the ninth batter will be Langston Hendricks. So we're getting ready for some good baseball. Always a great time when you come to Lanier County. It's the border war. So y'all sit back and enjoy it. And this will be well, that's Stovall up the bat, so that's not Lankford. So we got a change here. Hey, we missed one right here. Anyway, that's Stovall. Excuse me, 2 balls in a row. There's Tim. Thank the Lord he's pulled up. Hard to do baseball by yourself, brother. And I've probably got that all messed up. That was the lineup that Lee gave me, but I think Stovall's batting. He must have flopped them. Let me look right here. That was the one he gave me to look at. So, but this is the first batter. Oh, did he? All right, we missed one with me writing down everything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've been doing it. Mr. Barron's had to fix cameras, turn mics on.
Pitcher goes to first base, so first 2 batters are retired for Clinch fairly quickly. Thomas Lankford flied out to left field to start the game, and then Warren Stovall hit a tapped one back to the pitcher. It's going to bring up Duncan Lutz. He's DH, and he's hitting for Landon Allen, who plays shortstop today. Duncan Lutz is number 5.
I talked to his father a while ago, Eric, Tim, and he said that Duncan would be, he goes back to the doctor first week in April, and they'll see if they'll release him to start pitching some then.
Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. This is, what's his pitcher's name for them?
Culpepper.
Culpepper, okay.
They didn't have first names. They just give me the last names.
Another pitch, good-looking pitch. Must have been outside.
Yeah, that was a good-looking pitch.
We're going to have a tight strike zone possibly today.
Tim, I think the rain's going to miss us, brother. I hope it does.
When I looked on the hourly, it said maybe 9 o'clock a little bit downstairs. So Duncan's ahead 3-1. Here Clinch trying to look for the first runner of the game, top of the first, 2 outs. And slightly overcast, a little bit of breeze blowing kind of out towards center field, but hopefully the weather will hold off for a couple hours for us at least. So Culpepper behind 3-1, pitching to the DH for Clinch.
No, Duncan will get a piece
It's
of
a
it.
ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop throw to first.
And
It's a wide throw. Duncan's going to be safe. So,
2 outs. We get a runner on, Tim.
right. Duncan hit a high chopper to the shortstop. He fielded it and threw the ball up the first baseline away from first baseman. He couldn't make the catch, so Clinch has got a runner on with 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 17, Brent Kaysen.
I seen Brent's Papa's here tonight, so he ain't watching on Creek Box.
Well, it's close to
That's right.
Berrien County.
Oh,
Check swing, fouled off. Like a curveball hung upstairs, and Brent's fouled it off. So Culpepper. Culpepper's a stocky-looking right-hander.
Yeah, he's not tall, but I bet you 220, Tim. He's a big kid.
I don't know if he played football or not, but looked like he could.
Good nose guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curveball.
Hit him.
They gonna let him go down, or they gonna call him back?
I thought it hit his elbow, Tim.
It did, but sometimes if you don't make an effort to get out of the way, they can call you back to the box. But they didn't, so Brent's is on with a being hit by a pitch. That's going to move Duncan to second, so Clinch has got runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up number 3, the catcher, Kyle Hendrickson. Kyle can make it 3-0 real quick here because he definitely has the power to hit it a long way.
And he's been playing some great baseball.
He sure has. Clinch is on a 2-game winning streak this week. They lost a tough one last Friday, but they won a key game against top-ranked Telfair 2-1 Tuesday night, and then won pretty handily against McIntosh Wednesday in Darien. So evens the count at 1-1, I believe. Nope. That umpire called the first one a strike, so he's going to be one of those two you got to pay close attention to figure out if it's a ball or a strike. So Kyle's in the hole, 2-0. Ground ball hit the third, it eats him up.
And you're not going to throw him out.
No, that's not what happened. Third baseman, that ball took a funny hop and came up, so Kyle's going to get a base hit on that. And that loads the bases.
That's 2 errors this inning on Lanier.
Well, we'll give him a hit on that. It's kind
You're going to give him a hit on that
kind
one?
of a tough play there, kid. It had to move to his left, so. But that brings up Jalen Griffiths with the bases loaded. Bases loaded, so Culpepper got 2 quick outs. It should have been out of the inning with the ground ball to short, but since then, he's dug himself a hole with a hit batter and then gave up a single on a 2-strike pitch to Kyle Hendricks. Clinch looking to score a pile here in the first inning. A base hit would be huge right here. 2 outs, so they'll be running, almost guaranteed to score 2 runs in this situation.
Oh, he's going to hit it
Fly ball down the right field line. Is it going to be? Diving catch, just foul.
Great hustle by Lanier.
Outstanding effort by the right fielder. Corson made a diving attempt and almost came up, but the ball was about 3 feet foul, maybe.
Yeah.
Jalen will come back with an 0-1 count on him. Good crowd up there. As you can imagine, I pulled up here, got here a little bit late. There's cars everywhere back there.
Yeah. Well, they had a JV game before this.
Really?
Lanier beat our JV.
Fouled off 0-2. Another, like a curveball from Culpepper. Two strikes. Folks will be swinging on the. They'll be moving on the swing here because it'll either be ball in play, foul ball, or strike 3-1.
Oh, got him. That was a good pitch.
Looked like he crossed up.
Tim, that's going to get us out the inning, man. Panthers leave 3 runners on.
They do. That's a tough way to start, but putting people on base. Be back in 60 seconds.
In the Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold
All right, Tim, we're back here. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Clinch had some opportunities in the top half, but couldn't do it. Left three people on base, so Clinch is going to. Number 15 tonight's pitching, Josh Griffiths, sophomore right-hander. First pitch, a strike.
Good pitch by Josh.
And that's to Thornberry, the catcher. I'll get it out in a minute. Swing and a miss, strike
Another
two.
Good pitch by Josh.
Josh quickly ahead, 0-2.
Oh, we got him swinging at that
Yeah,
one.
ball was inside, but he fouled it off. Panthers defensively got Langford in the left. Center field is going to be Jalen Griffiths. Right field is Langston Hendricks. First base is Stovall. Second base, Brent Case. And shortstop, Josh Pigler. Third base, Landon Allen.
I think I got them right, Tim.
Okay, well, we'll adjust if we don't. 0-2 to the leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss,
Got
the first
him.
strikeout. Good job by Josh Griffiths there to open the game with a strikeout.
Man, that was a pretty series right there. He didn't throw but 4 pitches, Tim.
That's right. Very economical.
Give a shout out to Frankie. I know he's watching, man. Them Gators pulled out a good one today. He's done text me a couple of times. So.
Next batter is going to be number 4, center fielder Connell.
Ooh, a little high.
High. Behind the plate today, we got Kyle Hendricks, Langston Hendricks in right field. Ground
I'm
ball.
going to put it to third.
Ground ball into between short and third is going to go for a base hit. So Connell,
That'll be the first hit for Lanier.
first base runner for Lanier. That's going to bring up the pitcher batting third, number 16, Culpepper. Big stocky kid. No surprise he's probably hitting up here in order.
Yeah, I bet he can take it to the fence, Tim.
Well,
I hope I'm part. The wind was blowing out earlier, kind of
right.
over and out.
Josh from the stretch. First pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1.
I hope my car is back far enough. A lot of people in the outfield,
Well,
man.
you remember last year we had one hit off the trailer. You
Yeah,
remember over here?
yeah.
Josh with the 1-0 pitch. Little low, going to be 2-0. So after the single by Connell, Griffiths from the stretch falls behind 2-0 to Culpepper, the pitcher, number 3 hitter.
Got it
Ground
down
ball,
to
hit the short.
Ah.
Runner was running.
Oh, got him. Boy, that was a – man, he hung in there. Pigler did. I thought we weren't going to get him at first, Tim, but we got him.
Well, Culpepper, he's a pretty stocky kid, not that fleet-footed. So Connell was running on the pitch, so he makes it to second. And Culpepper is retired by the shortstop for the second out. So Lanier with a runner in scoring position. Connell at second. That's going to bring up the leadoff, or excuse me, the cleanup hitter number 5, Brockington, who plays left field.
On the 2 outs, Tim.
2 outs. 2 outs, 2 outs. Starts him out with a strike. Clinch is looking to working. The infielders are working, trying to keep that runner close at second because of 2 outs. He's going to be running on the crack of the bat, so it could be every step could be the difference between him being out or safe on a single. Hard swing by Culpepper. By Brockington. Fouls it back.
Man, it's going to cool off, I think, later this evening. The high tomorrow is 84 today, and it's going to be 60 tomorrow, Tim.
That's right.
We got about another month of this weather.
Yeah, it's still winter. Folks got to realize that it's not summer yet, spring yet.
Good pitch. He's going to hit
Ground
it.
ball hit
Great.
to the
That
right
was.
field. Connell's rounding third. He's going to come up. He's going to the plate.
And we had a blackout, but he's going to be safe.
And Brockton goes to second on the throw. So Connell scores the first run of the game.
1-0 now, Tim.
That's right. Brockington singled and moved to second on the throw, single to right field. So he gets an RBI on that.
2-out rally, both
2 out.
teams.
That's going to bring up number 18, Spikes, the shortstop. That was a good piece of hitting by Brockington. The ball looked like it was on the outside part of the plate, and he hit it where he's supposed to between first and second.
Pretty good speed there, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured he'd be kind of quick looking at him. Looked like he'd be quick. Spikes with a big leg kick, takes it for a ball. Josh making good pitches all around the strike zone. Just Lanier's done a good job of putting the bat on the ball and making contact.
That was close.
0-2 is what he called it.
Yep. I thought it caught that corner
Yep.
just a little off.
So Spikes quickly behind, 2 strikes. Outside.
3-0 now, ain't it, Tim?
No, it's 1-2.
1-2, okay.
Josh Griffiths looking to stop the rally here. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. Evens it up at 2 apiece.
Josh trying to fight through it.
He is here again, just like before. Trying to keep the runner close. 2 outs, they're going to be running.
Oh.
Okay, outside around the plate. That even makes it a full count. Good pitch, but he couldn't get Spikes to chase it.
Oh.
Ball 4.
That'll be his first walk tonight.
Yeah, Josh was ahead 0-2 and let him get away, so.
This runner's on first and second now, Tim.
Lanier's got 2 men on. It brings up number 12, Cook, who is the catcher. Kyle went out and had a word with him, told him just calm down, relax, let us help you out. Brockington at second after the RBI single, and then Spikes on the walk is at first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lanier leading 1-0. Clinch loaded the bases in the top half of the first, but could not put anything across the plate. Griffith started out, got 2 quick outs, and he's run into a little bit of difficulty here.
Good
looking pitch. Evens it at 1-1.
That was straight down the middle.
Evens it at 1-1.
Good pitch.
Ground ball hit the third. Looks like it's going to be foul.
Yep. About a foot on the other side of the bag, Tim.
Yeah, right down there toward the third base coach. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. The Cook, the catcher.
Big out here for the Panthers. They
Griffith's
need
checking the
one.
runners a long time.
Oh.
Ball hit hard again, just foul. From what I've seen of Lanier's swings, they look pretty good.
Yeah, man, they've been ripping the ball. They've always, at least against us, seemed to hit the ball. Just, I don't know what it is about coming to Lanier. They always play like the Braves when you come over here. Oh, pretty pitch.
Froze him.
He did.
Good looking pitch by Josh Griffiths to stop the rally, but not before Lanier gets on the board first. So after 1 complete inning, Lanier County leads 1-0. Be back in 60 seconds.
The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in Order takeout or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
All right, Tim, we're back here in Lanier with the Bulldogs leading the Panthers 1-0, brother.
Back for the top of the second. Clinch is going to have number 11, Josh Pigler, leading off against Culpepper, the stocky right-hander for Lanier, who did a good job in the first inning. Had to give up a couple runners, but was able to stop the rally.
Man, I'm telling you, everybody's pulling up in the outfield. Tim, we got a full house here today.
We do.
That's Pigler representing the big city of Maynard, Georgia.
Ground ball hit the third.
Good,
backhand by the
good
third
play.
baseman.
Got him, man. That was
He pulled him off
the bag. Boy, that was almost a perfect play there, Tim.
Looked like the throw was there. I don't think the first baseman just can't. It didn't look to me like he needed to, but
Out of air.
That's an error on the third baseman. Kind of a hard error because I thought that ball was playable, but then nevertheless, Pigler's on, and that's going to bring up Josh Griffiths, number 15, the pitcher. So by Culpepper the first. Something I didn't realize the other day, they ran Pigler, and I asked them about it. I went out to the field yesterday, and they said that last year Pigler outrun everybody on the team.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I figured it would be Kyle or Langston would be.
Ground
or
ball,
Dorsey,
hard ground
rather.
ball
That's
in
a
the
good
hole.
hit.
Pigler's going to go first to third. No, right fielder comes up, makes a good play. But Josh Griffiths with a good single between first and second. That's going to put Panthers in business with the first two runners on in the second.
No outs, man.
That's going to bring up number 22, right fielder Langston Hendricks. This is probably a bunt situation. First, second, nobody out, and toward the bottom of your order. Try to move him over. We'll see what Coach Douglas does. Langston's got outstanding speed, so if he puts a bunt down, he may be hard to get it first.
And you want to put it down the third baseline, Tim?
Takes a strike. If that is the optimum place, because then if the third baseman has to field it, there's nobody there to get the throw. Pitcher is told and instructed to try to cover the third base side, and the first baseman will cover.
Squaring up the bunt again.
Popping up.
Well, you don't want to do that, I know.
No, that's a double play usually. Looks like we have a runner for Josh Griffiths. Looks like it's number 2, Darius Dorsey. Courtesy runner. Darius is our everyday center fielder, but he's having some arm issues as well, and I think they're having him rested for right now.
Yeah, you got Gabriel Morris that he's having some arm issues. You got several Panthers.
Right. Curveball up high.
Good job by Langston. That's what kept me from playing baseball. I'd have swung. I'd have broke my back.
And one thing about Langston, he's in a little bit of a slump right now, but he was one of our better hitters last year, so one swing would bring him out of that. And he definitely has the power to hit a long way.
Oh.
Fouled out of play. Culpepper in a bit of a jam here. First 2 men on for Clinch and top of the second.
Good eye by Langston.
It is. It evens up at 2-2. If Langston could work his way on, Clinch might be in business here again.
Man, that's got to be frustrating. You know, the pitcher comes out 2 strikes, and then I know throw 3 balls in a row. That's got to be aggravating.
Well, especially when those 3 are not really close to the strike zone. If they're close to strike zone, chances are Langston may
Yeah, that's
after,
right.
But you take when you get the batter 0-2, he's in the hold, and you can fine tune it a little bit. But every pitch that you get deeper into the count, your options become less and less.
Oh, there it is. That was pretty too.
I think Langston thought it was going to hang high, and it broke at the last minute across the plate. But nevertheless, that's the first out here in the second.
That's 2 strikeouts for Culpepper
That's
tonight.
going to bring up leadoff hitter, number 1, Tom Langford, who's our left fielder. And Tom hit the ball good the first time up, hit it right at the left fielder. Tom did some extra work in the cage yesterday and said he felt like he had things a little more in tune where he'd like them. Langford hitting with runners in first and second. A ball taken for a ball. Pitch taken for a ball. Tom, kind of a compact fella, so his strike zone is not as large. Got a good eye. He's one of your
He's quick too.
he's one of your hardest working kids out there. Fouled out of play, 1-1.
Got a big senior class this year for
Yeah,
the
we do.
Panthers, man.
Sure do. Clinch still with runners on first and second. Josh Pigler at second. That's going to be a line drive right at the second baseman.
Double
Good
play.
gracious. That is a hard luck double play. That
Boy.
ball was hit right on the button. And Josh Pigler's defense, there's not much you can do on that. So
Panthers are going to leave 5 base runners down 2 innings, Tim.
that's right. It's still we're going at the bottom of the second. Lanier was still at 1-0 lead.
You're watching Creekbox TV. Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes.
All right, Tim, we're back. What are we at?
Bottom of the second,
Bottom
number
of
5.
the second.
The first baseman Faircloth hitting, and he took the first pitch for a ball. Second pitch, ground ball hit to third. I think it's going to be foul. That evens it, ball and a strike.
Both teams are getting on the bag pretty good, Tim.
Yeah.
Just stranding runners out there.
Right, but these pitchers, both these pitchers seem to be guys that are control pitchers and let you put it in play and let the defense do their job. So might see a lot of balls hit today, unlike some of the other pitchers we've seen. A lot.
Oh
ball,
man,
high
that's
fly
a good
ball to
hit.
the left. High fly ball to the left.
And did he catch it off the fence? Was it? He called it.
Fly
Boy,
ball
right
down the left field
on
line. Tom
10.
Langford with a hustling catch.
That was against the fence, brother.
Hustling catch by Tom Langford for the first out.
And that was kind of hit into that wind a little bit.
That's right. That's going to bring up number 20, Roberts.
Big kid.
He's a big kid. First baseman, I believe he is. Pop up. Foul territory.
Oh, man, that wind got him turned around over there. That's third baseman, isn't it, Tim? Who is that?
Yeah, I look like Landon Allen. He's a freshman, so he. And you know, in his defense over there in that foul territory, you're worried about the fence. And
That's right.
you're worried about hitting that coach. So
And then they don't say nothing in the dugout when
No.
you're over there, do they, either?
no, if it had been our place, he'd be a little more familiar with the foul territory. But you're on the road, so nevertheless.
Good pitch.
Curveball for a strike. Big sweeping curve by Josh. So Josh quickly hit 0-2. Retired the first runner on a fine catch by Tom Langford in foul territory over near the fence. Clinch still with that 1-0 lead, trying to add to it here in a second.
Oh, good job by the catcher. The blocker
Ball
we didn't have.
inside. I thought for a minute it may catch him in the ankle, but it didn't. So curveball, it just got away from Josh a little bit. Ball and 2 strikes. You certainly are not going to hit a kid when you've got 2 strikes and no balls. That's by
No.
accident for sure. That evens the count at 2-2 to the big first baseman, Roberts, for Lanier.
Lanier up 1-0.
Takes a call, third strike on a pitch down around the knees. So
And that'll be Josh's third strikeout of the
strikeout
day.
for Josh. So Roberts is retired over the strikeout. Looking, that's going to bring up number 1, the right fielder, Corson. Lanier looking to get him on. That'll get him back to the top of the order. Josh Griffiths with 2 quick outs here in the second.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss.
That was a little bit of heat on that one.
It was a good pitch. Corson gave it an effort, but came up empty. Second pitch.
Got him on the
Curveball.
inside, man. That
Late
was
breaking
another one.
curveball. So Josh looks like he's a little more relaxed this inning than he was in the first. Working quickly.
That curveball made him move out.
Yeah,
That's one of them
yeah.
that, man, that's perfect.
That's right. Ball and 2 strikes. The right fielder Corson here in the second.
Oh, got him
He did.
swinging.
A soft tap ball back to the pitcher. Josh comes up with it, makes a throw over to Warren Stovall for the third out of the inning. So Clinch retires them in order in the second. So after 2 complete, Lanier County 1, Clinch County 0. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick and special bumps and bruises clinic.
Warren Stovall takes the first pitch at the top of the third. Inside for a ball from Culpepper. Right-hander for Lanier. Warren, his first time up, got fooled a little bit on a curveball and hit one back to the pitcher, who threw him out at first.
Warren's had a great week last week. Well, from last Friday a week ago, pitching wise, he had 24 strikeouts and 9 innings.
Takes that one for a strike, so it's 2 balls and a strike here. Leadoff batter in third. Ground
Good
ball hit
hit
in
third.
the hole. Shortstop up with a long throw.
Got him.
This time he doesn't pull him off, so Stovall's recorded on a ground ball to short. The first out in the third. That's going to bring up the DH, Duncan Lutz. Lutz reached first on an error by the shortstop in the first inning, which led to Panthers loading the bases, but couldn't cross the plate. Hard hit line drive.
Oh.
Shortstop dives.
Got
Can't
by
come
him,
up with
Tim.
it. For a solid base hit up the middle.
That'll be a single for Lutz.
So Lutz is on first. Hard hit line drive up the middle. Shortstop made a diving effort, but couldn't come up with it. That's going to bring up number 17, Brent Kaysen, who's our second baseman. Clinch looking to get something started here in the third. 1 out and 1 on. Curveball hung upstairs from Culpepper, so Brent's is ahead of ball and no strikes here.
Every inning we've got some base runners on, Tim. We just need to get them across home plate.
That's right. We saw the other night what happens when you strand runners. We saw what happened to
Telfair, man.
Telfair.
They ended up stranding 9 the other night.
And 7 of them in the first 2 innings, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Culpepper comes set, goes to the plate upstairs.
Good eye by Brent.
Brent's is ahead, 2 balls and no strikes here. Top of the third, an overcast day and warm overcast day, a little breezy in Lakeland, Georgia. Big Region 2 matchup. Clinch tied for the top spot, looking to stay there. Lanier.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Lanier is records. They've won as many as they've lost, so they're looking to try to put a streak together. This would be a big win for them.
But, you know, they hadn't been beaten bad all year. It's been 3-4 runs.
Right. Well, from what I've seen so far, they look like a pretty good little team. Ground ball hit to short, hit slowly to short. He throws to first.
Got to throw it away,
ball
Tim.
in the dirt, gets by the first baseman. Lutz around second, goes to third. Brent Kaysen's into second.
1 out,
With a
Tim.
bad throw by the shortstop to first is going to move runners to second and third.
That's the third error for Lanier tonight.
Right, shortstop's had a piece of all of them, I believe. So.
Yes, every one of them been at first.
Culpepper's done his job, let him put it in play, and the defense kind of let him down. Clinch got runners on second, third, 1 out here, and that's going to bring up number 3, Kyle Hendricks, the catcher. He had a single his first time up.
Oh.
Curveball, he decided late to
Yeah, he waited on
swing
that
at.
one, didn't he?
Right, he did. First time up, Kyle hit one to third baseman. Had the range to his left, couldn't come up with him, get Kyle out. So Kyle ahead, behind, no strikes and a ball. That ball's hit pretty deep to left.
It's going to go foul, Tim. That one's
foul.
gone, too.
It's foul.
20
Long
feet to the
strike.
right, and that would have been out.
Just a long strike's all it is.
Boy, he got under that one.
He did. Culpepper hung one kind of in his wheelhouse, and he made a good swing on it, but it was foul.
Good eye by Kyle.
Another curveball just outside. Kyle with a good eye. That one there was kind of hard to take because it just
That was.
it looked good, and it keeps sweeping across in the other batter's box, which is what you want the pitcher to do. 1 out, Clinch runners in scoring position, second and third.
And it is
Kyle.
hard hit.
That's going to get in the hole. That's going to score 2 runs, I
It
believe.
is.
Brent Kaysen rounds third, and he's going to score. Kyle goes to second on the throw. So Kyle with a 2-run single. Scoring Lutz from third, Kaysen from second. And then on the throw to the plate, Kyle moves up to second base.
And there's still just 1 out, Tim.
Still
2 to 1
out.
now.
1 out.
Looks like we're bringing Dorsey back in to run for Kyle.
You know, that's they do that a lot with catchers, but Dorsey's Kyle's pretty fleet-footed himself.
Yeah, I mean, you flip a quarter on that one.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's Dorsey's. Dorsey ran for the pitcher. They have to have another runner. You can't run for two men. That's going to bring up Jalen Griffiths, one out. Hard hit ground
good
ball. It's the ball. Third baseman cuts it off in the dirt at first.
And he missed it again, Tim. That's 4 errors. That was one of them hard ones to catch.
Third baseman comes up with a nice play, but throws it in the dirt. So Jalen's safe at first. And on the throw, the courtesy runner moves to third, so Clinch with runners on first and third.
With 1 out, brother.
First and third, 1 out. See what Coach Douglas does. If he wants to let his offense do something, or he wants to put a little pressure on Lanier.
Pigler's had a pretty good
up.
bat.
Pigler is. They've hit the ball well all day, up and down the lineup. In the dirt. Second. They concede the runner. Jalen Griffiths goes to second. So, ball was low, and catcher for Lanier County, Cook, had the block and couldn't come up with the throw. So Clinch again. The runners in scoring position. Pitched inside corner for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Culpepper looking to try to stop the damage here. Clinch has already scored 2.
We've done a good job getting on base all night.
And threatening to score more. 1 out here. Ground ball hit toward short. Shortstop bobbles
it. Man.
Looks like Clinch is going to score another one. Kyle Hendricks scores from third. And Jalen Griffiths moves to third on the error.
Still 1 out. Tim. Panthers lead 3-1 now. You know, the pitcher's not doing. I mean, he's making them put it in play. They should have been out 3 batters ago.
He should have been out of the inning with no runs.
So Lanier's talking it over. Big inning for the Panthers here with just 1 out and 2 runners on base. We got some time to add some more runs. Now here comes the coach. I was wondering why he didn't meet with him when they went out there. I guess they gonna change him now, Tim. I mean,
it's not a pitcher's fault.
That's what I'm thinking.
Might change shortstop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The pitcher.
Shortstop's having a tough day.
You know, you want them to put it in play. I mean, give your team, let your defense help you.
He should be out of the inning with no runs. Instead, he's sitting at 3 runs and counting. All right, number 18 is going somewhere. He's running off the field.
And with these new rules, you don't know what to count. How many pitches he's thrown. I hadn't kept up with it tonight, so I don't.
He threw 14, he's only sitting at about 30. I mean, it's Friday, though. See, he'll have 4 days till Tuesday. So
that's right. I mean, he's good to throw 115 then if they need him to.
I don't think he'll go that long because Clinch keeps putting it in play. I don't think we're going to be here real long. I think it might be a.
Well, they're changing somebody because the umpires have got his pencil out, I guess.
Yeah. And 18 was the shortstop. I'm not sure if he's the one who.
And, man, the first baseman, he's had to come off the bag to catch the ball, and there's been a one-hopper here and there.
Right.
So
that's right.
It's not just on one person. It's been 2 or 3 involved.
Right.
But they have 5 errors already tonight.
That's right.
Lanier does.
Josh Griffiths at the plate. He had a solid single the first time up. Clinch the runners again at first and third. Josh calls time. Josh Pigler's at third. Jalen Griffiths at third. He reached on the air and then moved around to third on Josh Pigler's error by the shortstop.
They're going to let him come over.
They're going to concede the runner, so Pigler heads to second. Ball was high, so
1 out still.
Clint's still in scoring position with 2 runners. Hard hit ground ball to short. He's up with it. He makes the throw.
So good play by the shortstop there for Lanier.
But Clinch scores another run. Griffith scores on the throw from the shortstop. So Josh Griffiths does his job.
4-1 now.
Josh Pigler had to stay at second because the ball was hit in front of him.
And I think we're back where we started at with Langston. I think he started this inning, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did. No, Langford lasted. Langford hitting that line drive double play.
That's right.
Langston had a tough first at bat, took a called third strike. He's down 0 balls and a strike right now.
Oh, he ripped one foul.
Ball hit hard foul. Clinch entered this inning with a 1-0 deficit, but they've erupted for 4 runs to take a commanding lead and with a chance to add more if Langston Hendricks put the ball in play. There's a chance Josh could score from second. Defense has not been good to Culpepper, the pitcher, today.
No, man.
He's pitched much better than a 4-1 score.
It's hard to keep runs from scoring when you have 5 errors.
All right, he fakes, tries to keep the runner close, 2 outs.
Beginning for the Panthers.
Yeah, they scored 4 times.
Oh, did
Inside.
he get him?
No, ball's just inside. Situation like that, you wouldn't mind if Langston would have stayed still and let the ball catch him in the ankle.
Yeah,
but
he'd done that.
that's
Josh Lee play.
It's hard to that's hard to talk yourself into letting yourself get hit.
Yeah.
Ball and 2 strikes to Langston. Ball high, evens it at 2-2. Clinch holding that 4-1 lead here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss.
Got him out there.
So Hendricks goes down swinging for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Clinch erupts for 4 runs to take a 4-1 lead going into the bottom of 3rd here in Lakeland. Clinch 4,
Valdosta
Lanier
Orthopedic
1.
Associates
Back in
has
60
been
seconds.
setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces.
All right, Tim, we're back here with the Panthers leading 4-1, brother.
In the bottom of the 3rd, Josh Griffiths on the mound still. He's going to be pitching to number 13 for Lanier County. That's going to be their leadoff hitter, Throneberry.
Josh has 3 strikeouts tonight with 1 walk, give up 1 run.
Throneberry's heading the count, 2 balls, no strikes. It's 3-0. Sometimes when you have a long inning like that, the pitcher can get a little stiff.
I've noticed that, man.
And he batted as well. Sometimes that breaks your concentration a little bit. Takes a strike for 3-1. Josh comes back and does his job there. Throneberry the first time up, struck out.
2 in a row. Good pitch by Josh.
Josh comes back after getting behind 3-0 and makes it a full count. Throneberry's at the plate.
Oh, good pitch.
Fouls off a ground ball. Stay alive. Josh with a 3-2 count. Throneberry, hard hit ball, foul. Line drive down the left field line in the corner.
I think everybody in Lakeland's out here at the ball field, Tim.
Yeah, well, they had the Ugandan Thunder sing before the game, a choir from Africa. And
we had them in
job.
Homerville, didn't we, here a few years ago?
I think they, Little Austin's
That's
both
right.
churches. That ball's upstairs, so Throneberry works a walk.
Leadoff batter gets on.
And now we got the number 2, man in the order, number 4, Connell, the center fielder, and he had a single his first time up. He started that little rally they had. Bottom of the third, Clinch took the lead in the top of the third with 4 runs.
Good pitch.
A little bit inside.
Inside. Langston tried to hold it there for him. Help him out.
They'd tell our umpire Jeff Graham to take a step. He's kind of right in our line of sight when we go to center field.
Right.
That's going to make it 1-1. Connell looking to move Throneberry around, who reached on a walk to open the inning here in the third. Josh Griffiths with a 1-1 count. Pops it up like it's going to be out of play.
Yep, it's going to get out of here, Tim.
Kyle Hendricks, catcher, gave chase to the fence, but it just dropped on the other side. Josh Griffiths ahead, a ball and 2 strikes.
Jim Barron said Charlton is 7, Eccles nothing in the top of the 4th.
Right. Snap throw to first. Back in time.
I think that's the first time Josh has done that tonight.
I think you're right. Connell, the second hitter, center fielder, with a ball and 2 strike count here with bottom of the third. Hanging curveball coming up.
Hell, did he get the bag? No.
He did.
Tim, I was worried about second, but
third baseman came up, made the throw to get the lead runner at second. Brent Kaysen tried to make the relay to first, but it wasn't in time, and Connell was safe on that fielder's choice.
Scored that a hit or
fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice.
That's going to bring up the stocky pitcher for Lanier, Culpepper. He grounded out to short his first time up.
He hit one deep, didn't he? Fly ball. Was that him that hit it deep?
No. Ball upstairs, ball 1.
1 out. Panthers lead 4-1.
Looks like the sky's just a little bit cloudy. Hopefully the rain will hold off.
What do we got to get for it to be a complete game, Tim?
5.
5 innings.
Yeah. Home team has to hit in the 5th. So if home team has the lead going in the bottom of the 5th, the game's complete. But if home team is behind, they've got to hit in the 5th. 4.5 if you're home team and you're leading. 1-1 count to Culpepper. Josh checks his runner, delivers. A little bit outside. Umpire looked at it long and hard. Kyle let him look at it, hold it there, but couldn't get him to take the bait. 2 balls and a strike. He's saying 1 ball and 2 strikes. Scoreboard is, so maybe he called that one strike in the last minute.
That That one's going to run outside on him.
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2. Connell over at first, reached on the fielder's choice. 1 out. Culpepper looking to help his cause. He's the Lanier County pitcher. Griffiths comes set, delivers.
Oh,
Ball hit.
And it's
Line
right over
drive
second.
to second base to the center fielder. Jalen Griffiths comes up with the throw. It's not in time, so Connell goes first to third on the Culpepper single. Culpepper with a solid single up the middle.
Third hit by Lanier this evening.
So Lanier's in business with runners on the corner. Lanier's going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. That's going to bring up Brockington, the left fielder, who had a single in the first. He's extremely quick, too. We saw him.
Yeah.
So Lanier answers Clinch's 4 in the top of the third by putting runners in scoring position with 1 out. We have the courtesy runner at first for Culpepper, and over at third is Connell.
A little inside.
Inside, that's right. Ball 1.
Had to suck that gut in a little bit then, Tim.
If he had one like me, he'd be at first base.
Yeah. Or up there at Roundtree's.
Yeah.
One or the other. Now he's going to bunt
Bunt.
it.
Great bunt. Safety
It
squeeze.
Ooh.
He does the job. He scores the run. So Lanier rolls the dice and comes up with a run as
Pretty play.
Brockington lays down a bunt. The pitcher fields and throws to first for the second out. But Connell scores.
I'll tell you
And
what,
the courtesy runner goes to second.
he was quick coming down. I didn't know if we were going to get him at first for a second.
So Lanier answers with a run so far here in the third. Cut the lead to 4-2. Okay, we have a question for the umpire down here.
What would they be? Are they subbing somebody? Or just
This is number 22 now. I don't have him in the lineup, so he may be the...
That's what. Let me pull it up right here. I took a picture. Let's see. Number 22, Tim.
Big cut, yeah.
That is Wayne.
Wayne?
Wayne
Okay.
is his last name.
I guess he's hitting first.
Wait, no, hang on. Let me look one more. Yeah, it's Wayne.
Big curveball outside makes it 1-1.
Hard to read some of this writing sometimes. I don't write pretty good myself.
Curveball just outside. Almost got Wayne to chase it.
Man, the middle
Doing
school
one.
will be playing at home next week. They won yesterday. They had to be at home. They had to beat Statenville by 11 runs, and we beat them by 13. So
The playoff starts next week.
yeah, playoffs start next week.
Outside, that's going to make it 3-1. 3 balls and a strike.
Congratulate them, Coach Chase and them. They finished second. So y'all get time. I'm sure they'll start around 5 o'clock out there at the Rec Park Tuesday.
Ground ball hit toward third.
Good
Landon
job
Allen
by
with the
Allen.
play.
Boy, I thought he might have pulled his foot up a little.
I might look at that myself.
And he is safe, Tim. They're saying he's safe.
Yeah.
I thought he did,
Yeah.
man.
Good play by Landon
Allen.
Allen, but looked to me like Warren pulled it a little quickly. Try to get the run.
Yeah,
at third,
all that
so.
was because we were trying to turn the double play.
Well, he was trying to cut the guy down at third, but he was going. But there was 2 out, so I don't really know why he was doing that. That would have been the third
You're
out.
right. There's 2 outs. Yeah, just
So-
get the 1 out. Let's go to
So
dugout.
that error is going to be on the first baseman.
And that is the Panthers' first error tonight.
That's going to bring up number 12, Cook, who I believe is the catcher. Josh runners on first and third. Ground
Another
ball
hit
hit
back to
toward
third.
third.
This
Landon
time
comes
we
up
get
with it.
him.
This time we get it. So Cook rounds out third to first for the third out of the inning. But Lanier scores to cut the lead in half in the bottom of the third, so you've got a Clinch holding a 4-2 lead. Back in 60
Come
seconds.
out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh, mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia.
All right, Tim, here we are, top of the fourth, brother.
Top of the fourth, Clinch holds a 4-2 lead. First batter's going to be the leadoff man for Clinch, number 1, Tom Langford. He's lined out, tough twice. Last one a double play, which should have been a base hit. Ground ball hit to short. Third base, if he don't hurry, he's not going to get Tom.
Ganny, did he get him?
No.
Oh, man, great hustle by Langford.
Quick as Tom is, he's going to leg that one out. Third baseman can't. When he had to field that ball that far in front of the shortstop, as quick as Tom is, and this
is that an error, Tim?
No, that's an infield hit.
You're gonna call that a hit?
Yeah, that's an infield hit there. That's just speed got you that one. So Clinch, the leadoff man's on in business. Gonna bring up number 2 in the order, number 8, Warren Stovall, who's playing first base.
And this is our third cycle through with the pitcher.
Third time through the order. Ball outside. And you know that sounds like Culpepper's not doing his job, but really. Lanier's made 5 errors, which is
every one of them coming from third to short.
Almost. There's a couple from third and short, but where the errors are. But every error is pretty well accounted for a run. So
yeah, they've got 5 errors. We got 4 runs.
Yeah.
So.
Stovall, one of our hottest hitters, 4-year starter. Ball upstairs, Tom running.
And he'll beat it.
He's going to be safe. He's going to be safe with a stolen base.
Panthers have done a good job getting base runners on. We got 3. We left 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 last inning. So we're getting on base, Tim.
So far this year, Coach Douglas has shown he's being very aggressive on the bases, sending just about everybody in the order that gets on. Fly ball by Warren Stovall. It's going to be to the infield. It's like the second baseman camps under it. For the first out of the inning, so pop up to second.
Stovall aggravated about that.
Pop up to second. It's the first out of the inning for Lanier. That's going to bring up Duncan Lutz, who had a solid single his last time up, and he reached in the first on an error by the shortstop. 1 out. Man in scoring position for Clinch. Lutz looking to get the run back that Lanier scored in their half of the third. Ground ball hit toward in the hole to short. It's going to get through. That's going to score.
Langford easily.
Langford's going to score. So Lutz does his job with another RBI single.
Man, he's 3 for 3 tonight. 2.
2. He got reached on the error the first time.
Doing a great job getting on the bag.
Swinging the bat well. That's going to bring up number 17, Brent Cason, who's playing second base. So Culpepper can't hold the Panthers in check. Clinch goes back to a 4-run lead. Makes 5-2.
Tim,
3-run lead, I'm sorry.
You're looking
Ball
back
a little low.
that how close that play was for Langford, and now he's across home plate
That's
with
right.
another run.
That's
I mean,
right.
that's the difference.
That's pure hustle. That and stealing second. That's kind of that's what you call a manufactured run. Good backhand.
Job. That wasn't got him. Did he get him?
Lutz was able to get to the back corner of the bag.
He won't get that big a lead this time.
Well, look here. It took all 6'5.5" for him to get back.
Man, that was a great job by the catcher for Lanier.
And I don't think he trimmed his fingernails, so that gave him a little bit more.
Telling you.
Ball high. Make it 3-0. Yeah, that's almost committed the golden mistake there.
And Brent
Cason
fouled that one away.
3-1, fouls it out. Coach Douglas is pulling out all the stops this year. Usually 3-0 is kind of a pitch you take, but he feels like this team here is one of the most experienced he's had since he's been the head coach. So he's taking advantage of all the starts these kids have had. I mean, Brent's has been starting 3 years, Lutz for 4, Stovall for 4, Tom Langford for 3. So up and down the order, they've got a lot of experience. Brent's Cason with a 3-1 count.
Inside,
he's shaking his head. He knows that was ball 4, but he wasn't sure. I think he looked to me like he wasn't sure about the spin. He thought it might be a late-breaking curveball, but nevertheless, he's still alive with a 3-2 count.
And the rule is, man, anything close, you got to swing.
Well, that's 3-1. I think he was just trying to be sure he put it in play.
Good eye there. He'll draw it.
So Culpepper.
That'll be his first walk tonight, Tim.
Issues a walk at an inopportune time, which puts runners at first and second for Clinch.
With 1 out, brother.
1 out. And Kyle Hendricks is up, who.
Man, he killed one. It was
dangerous.
Foul,
He
but
did.
hit the pond over there a while ago.
He singled his first time up. Solid single. Last time, he had another single. He had a run scoring single. Ball was in the gap. Over between short and third.
Oh.
Inside, he checks his swing. Oh, umpire calls it a strike.
Did he call it a strike?
I believe he did.
He was going to swing, and then he got out of the way.
I guess he thought he went after it because it was not in the strike zone, so it must have been called on the swing. That was way out. It was down and inside to Kyle. Culpepper delivers. Outside 2-0. Catcher looking to pick somebody off, and that's a even count 1-1. I'm sorry. That is a that's what you look when you got runners in scoring position. You look to try to pick somebody off somewhere to take some of the pressure off your pitcher. So, and a lot of times that runner, the second, you have runners from first to second. The one at first is called a trail runner. Many times you'll catch them sleeping, and you can pick them off if you're not careful. And I'm sure the coaches are instructing them not to be heads up trail runner. But Kyle with a 1-1 count.
Ooh.
The ball inside gets away from the
They'll
catcher.
move it over, Tim.
That's going to move him up 90 feet. So Clinch now with runners in scoring position with Lutz at third. Brent's Cason down at second.
A base hit will score 2 runs here because Brent's can hump it. He can go.
Should. Kyle with a 2-1 count, a good hitter's count. Kyle hit a deep fly ball. It was out of the park, but it was foul in his last at bat. So he's got Culpepper measured pretty well. He fouled that one back.
Culpepper's pitch count's probably getting on up there a little bit now, Tim.
I'm sure he looks to me like he can throw all day, though.
Yeah. He's one of them that just, you're right.
Just doesn't look like he's probably not even sweating out there.
Like at the rec park, just put him in there and let him chunk it.
Just a nice, easy motion. That one's hit off the end of the bat. He put some pool chalk on that one.
Yeah.
Evens account at 2 apiece here, 1 out in the 4th. It's got one of those runs back. Pop up.
Get up under that.
It's going to be inside the baseline. Looks to be like the catcher.
It's going to get out of there. Yeah, it went foul.
It fouled out of play, okay. So Kyle gets new life here.
Man, he's thrown 15 pitches to Kyle.
Kyle knows it. He clapped his hands on the bag. He knows he swung the pitch that probably wasn't in the strike zone, but he gets another chance. A lot of times this will come back to haunt you as a pitcher. Kyle looking to big swing here to open this thing up.
Oh,
that's
a hard hit.
Shortstop throws to third.
Got him out at third.
Wow.
I reckon the umpire, he's like the one, but that ain't the one we had behind the plate the other day in Homeville, is it? The delayed.
But I think we scored a run, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a run across the plate.
So we scored a run.
Duncan scored, didn't he?
Yeah.
It should be 6-2 now.
Yeah, because Brent's was thrown out trying to go to third.
No, it should be 5-2. It is. No, it should be 6. Am I right?
Yeah. They did because Lutz has to be somewhere. He's not on the field, so he's got to be at the plate. But Case was thrown out trying to go to third. Ground ball hit to second. Second baseman is not going to get there, is he? Wow.
Yeah, got him.
Wow. How about that? So Jalen Griffiths hits a ground ball to the second baseman who takes the unassisted to end the inning, but not before Clinch scores 2 more runs to take a 6-2 lead.
All right, we'll be back.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind, then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
All right, Tim, we're back here for the bottom of the fourth. Panthers lead 6-2, brother.
Josh Griffiths opens up with a strike, foul back by number 3, number 5, Faircloth, who's the first baseman.
Josh pitching a
Evens
good game today.
1-1, he is. Panthers bats giving him a little room. It's easier to pitch with the lead, so he can relax and not have to be too concerned about every pitch. Good-looking curveball, a little low, though. Josh just a sophomore, isn't he?
Yeah, man, and his curveball's getting better.
He's going to be a lanky kid. His daddy's about 6'4", so Josh still got room to grow, and he's a welcome addition to this year. A lot of times you don't count on sophomores to help you out.
Man, look at there. That was great pitching. Got him out of there. That's his
strikeout.
4th strikeout tonight.
For the first out of the inning. Ball had good velocity, good location. So
man, and he works hard, Tim, in the off season. I mean, he pitches.
Mm-hmm. Brings up number 20, Roberts, who's playing first base. Bottom of the 4th. Lanier looking at a 6-2 deficit here. That's right-hander Josh Griffiths has done a good job today. He's
a little high coming across the plate.
Mixed up his pitch as well. Defense has done a good job.
Now, does Lee call every pitch here? Does he give them?
Usually. They used to wear the armband. He'd call out numbers, but I don't know if he's doing that anymore or not. Sometimes that could be time-consuming as a coach. We used to use the armbands, too, as base runners, but not sure if he still does that or not. So after getting the first man striking him out on 3 pitches, Josh has fell behind 3-0 on the number 8 hitter in the order for Lanier, the first baseman, number 20, Roberts.
Right down there, good pitch.
Up and in, a high strike for 3-1 count. Griffiths delivers. High for
get a
ball
little
4.
high.
So Roberts draws a walk. 1 out walk. That's going to bring up Corson, the right fielder. Number 1. Going to have a runner for Roberts, maybe. Yeah, they must be going to run. I'm sure he'll re-enter. They don't have a courtesy runner for the first baseman, so unless he's moved to catcher or something, but I didn't see that before.
Now the rule is there, Tim.
You can re-enter your starters 1 time. So
I got you.
If you run for him, he can come in 1 time. You can't do it 2nd time. Now the courtesy pitchers and catchers have a courtesy runner every time they get on. That's kind of a speed up rule. That way they can get back out on the field. So they can run. They could run for him every time. Has to be the same one. So you can't have one player run for both positions. Course with a nice bunt to third.
Got him.
Good play.
That'll move the runner over there, Tim. 2 outs.
So Corson with the bunt. It's 5-3 for the 2nd out.
Kind of shot
And that
for him to
moves-
bunt in that position, but
Move Robert. Well, he's number 9 man in the order, so try to get him 90 feet closer for your leadoff man, Throneberry.
Josh doing a great job today for the Panthers.
Come set.
Thornberry said, well, I'm going to step out.
Josh checking the runner at 2nd closely. Trying to keep him close so he doesn't. Holding that lead at 2nd keeps him 1 step farther away from home plate on a single. If you let him get a big lead, it's easier to score on a single, even though there is 2 outs.
There's another time.
Josh is.
How many times umpire let you do
Well,
that,
with a
Tim?
6-2 lead, as a pitcher, as a coach, you'll tell him, don't worry about that runner. Get the batter out, he's not going anywhere.
Good
Swing and a miss.
pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, well,
They
I
called
thought
it
he
foul
was.
ball.
He must have tipped it because he's making the runner go back to 2nd, Tim.
I didn't see that. But
I didn't either.
Well,
I thought he missed it and
Yeah.
got by the catcher.
I did too. Well, and it hung the batter up. The runner, he was halfway between 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, I know
He
it.
kind of stopped, so. Josh ahead, no balls, and a strike to the leadoff hitter for curveball
he'll
popped
hang
up
it up.
behind 2nd. Center
Dead
fielder
man's
coming
land
in.
here. Got it.
Jalen Griffiths calls him off for the 3rd out of the inning. So we've played 4 complete here in Lanier County, Lakeland, Georgia, with Clinch County holding a 6-2 lead. Be back 60 seconds.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tim, we're back. Top of the 5th, brother.
Top of the 5th. Culpepper still on the mound. With it behind 6-2, that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter for the Panthers is Josh Pigler, number 11.
Culpepper done a decent job. Now he has 3 strikeouts, give up 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 errors.
And that 1 inning got him.
Yep.
Nevertheless, it's part of the game. You know, you got to field it and throw it. Pop up by Pigler, I think it's going to be out of play. So it's going to be 1-1. He did his job. They were none of the balls that were errors were plays that were really very difficult.
That's right.
They fielded, there were bad throws on all of them but one, and one the shortstop just couldn't quite get the handle, couldn't figure out how to hem it up in his glove. Fell upstairs, 2-1.
Good eye by Pigler.
Josh, though, he's a junior, isn't he?
Yeah, man, great
Maynard,
kid.
he is a good
Maynard.
kid. Good kid.
Hugh Bennett, no, Cheryl.
Pop up to the infield. Second baseman coming in. He looks like he's going to make the play for the first out of the inning.
1 out.
Curveball that Josh just got underneath and
Yeah, man, Hugh
got it in the middle of the diamond.
Hugh's done a great job preparing Josh. Man, he coached him since he played T-ball. And he's just a good youngin'.
That's going to bring up the pitcher for Clinch. Number 15, Josh Griffiths. Josh done a great job on the mound. Tops one up the third baseline is going to be foul. For a strike. Josh had a single his first time up. And the last time up, he grounded out to the shortstop. Culpepper with a 0-1 count.
Ooh, right there. Good pitch
Good
by
breaking
Culpepper.
curveball puts Josh in the hole.
That
0-2.
was. It looked like it was going to be high, and it broke right there at the end, Tim.
Sure did. So Griffiths with 2 strikes. See if he's able to protect the plate. Catcher wants it outside.
Got him.
Looking pitch.
Man, that was a pretty pitch.
That was just a good pitching sequence by Culpepper.
That's
Josh goes down looking on the third strike for the second out.
That's Culpepper's 4th strikeout to
That's going to bring
Seaman.
up the right fielder, number 22, Langston Hendricks. Langston's had a tough night at the plate. He struck out twice. Clinch looking to get something started with 2 outs, 2-out rally here.
He got
Langston
under
hits
that
the ball
one.
toward right center pretty good.
It's going
They're going
out.
back. They're going back.
And it's
It
going to
falls.
get by him, but
That's
burn
going
him,
to be a
Tim.
double for sure with Langston's speed. So
Good job.
Hendricks with a 2-out double. He was needing that. He's been in a little bit of a slump. So that's a big double by Langston Hendricks to
Comes
keep
that
things alive here in the top of the 5th.
2-out rally. We always
right.
do it, Tim. A 2-out
Puts us
rally.
back to the top of the order with Tom Langford hitting.
Yeah, I thought that might be gone. It burned him, and it
Yeah.
1 hop to the fence.
Langston is extremely strong. He hit
Oh,
home run
yeah.
last year. If he makes contact, it comes off the bat, long and hard, usually somewhere. So, all right, we got a pinch hitter for Tom
Dorsey.
Langford. Looks like it's Dorsey. I'm not sure if Langford may be injured. Not really sure exactly what's going on, but
So he's in position 1 now.
that's
Dorsey's.
right. There's Dorsey hitting. Ball in the dirt, gets away. That's going to put
Langston
over to
third.
third. So 1-0 count right there.
90 feet away from adding another one.
That's right. That's going to be Dorsey.
Well, Dorsey's getting big, and he's bulking
thick.
up.
He's
He is
thick.
thick.
Right. Dorsey with a 1-0 count.
Oh,
Foul back. 1-1. Dorsey hit very well in middle school. He's still trying to find his niche up here, but he works hard, and he's only a junior, so
that
this is
can
when
fly.
you look. That's when you look for him to strike.
Oh, boy.
That's when you look for them to start finding their way to the top when they're junior and senior year. Anything before that, it's always a bonus. So,
Well, man, if he can ever get that bat on the ball with them hips,
as
he'll.
strong as he is, yeah. So it's a 1-2 count to Dorsey. Good pitcher's pitch, but it's outside. Dorsey's got a very good eye. He's usually walks or gets hit a lot, many times.
Yeah, that's why he had to thicken up.
That's right. 2-2 count. Langston Hendricks at third. Curveball of dirt. That's going to score another run.
Yep, that'll get Langston in.
Catcher couldn't hem that one up, so.
Dorsey almost swung at that one, Tim, it looked like.
Well, he'd been safe at first. They had to throw him out, and they probably wouldn't have done that. So, anyway, 7th run is in with Langston Hendricks with his 2-out double and has moved up on 2 pass balls. So.
Well, I tell you, there's nobody happier than Langston right now in that dugout.
Oh, yeah. Dorsey with a 3-2 count here, full count. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Ball hit hard.
Hit
That's
hard to short.
He's going to have to come up and make a good throw to get him, and he did.
Oh, great job.
Good hustle by Dorsey, but the shortstop makes the play to end the inning, but not before Clinch tacks on another run. So going into the bottom of the 5th, Clinch extends their lead to 7-2. We'll be back after a short break from our sponsors.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right, Tim, here we come. What are we at? The bottom of the 5th.
Clinch holding a 7-2 lead. Josh Griffiths, sophomore pitcher on the mound, has done a good job mixing up his pitches. Had 4 strikeouts, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, Griffiths has 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and only giving up 1 hit.
Connell.
No, 2, 4, 5 hits, excuse me.
Connell, the center fielder, the number 2 man in the order, will lead it off for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th. Getting late for the Bulldogs. They're looking to get back into this thing, and Griffiths' pitch count's probably getting up pretty high for him. So we're not sure. Coach Douglas will kind of keep an eye on it, and if good pitch, as long as he does that, though, he'll let him stay. This is a good outing for Griffiths. When you get in the playoffs, you play 3-game series, and you got to have as much pitching as you can get. So letting him go as far as he can is a good thing right now. It's good for experience. Good to get his body used to throwing this many innings. Connell looking to be the first bat. Ball's hit deep to left.
Big time.
Deep to left. Oh, my goodness.
Great catch.
Good catch by the left fielder. I'm not sure if that is.
Well, I don't know. That's Dorsey, it looks like, Tim, because Langford, didn't he come in for Langford?
That looks pretty thin for Dorsey out there. So Connell's recorded in the first out of the inning. That brings up Culpepper, the big pitcher for Lanier County. That ball looked like it was hit a lot deeper than it was.
Man, it did. It come off that bat, didn't it?
Yeah. That wind might have changed a little bit.
Is
now.
it raining? It looks like it might be sprinkling, Tim.
If it's colder, yeah, I think it might be raining a little bit.
Yeah, we might. If we black out here, it is raining. So that's one thing the cameras don't like here is rain.
I see an umbrella.
All right, just a lot of work. Mr. Berrien's going.
Ground ball hit. Looks like it's going to be a base hit for Culpepper. So Lanier leads it on, still alive with a 1-out base hit.
And we're 5 innings now, right, Tim? If we get out this inning, so it'll be a complete game.
They have to hit.
Oh, they have to hit. I got you.
They have to record 3 outs this inning. We get through this, and it is.
Yeah, if we get out this inning, it'll be an official game.
Right. Brockington, the left fielder, now number 25. He's going to be hitting. Brockington had a single his first time up. Culpepper singled. He's had 2 hits Culpepper's done a good job on the mound and at the plate. Brockton takes the first pitch for a ball. A little bit low.
Tim, I seen Ware County's head football coach left. He's headed to McEachern as the head coach.
Who was the head coach of that?
He went to that new school in Savannah that they've started. They got a school that's about 3 years old that started. They're going to be in
3-0.
Ware County's region, so I guess that'd make them 6A.
I mean, who was the coach?
I forget his name, but
Franklin
he went.
Stevens, was that him?
Yeah, he went to McEachern.
McEachern's up around Atlanta.
Yeah, they've always had a great program up there.
He is, and Coach Stevens has done a great job every place he's ever been. So I guess they'll start the search for a new Gatorhead man.
Yeah. I see where Moultrie's in the search for a head coach over there in Colquitt County.
Yeah.
There's a walk.
Rockington works a walk. So Lanier County's trying to mount a rally here in the 5th. They got 2 men on with 1 out. That's going to bring up number 22. That's Wayne, isn't it?
Yep, that's Wayne. He's a good-looking kid. He's tall.
He is.
Oh,
fouls one
foul
off his
it off
foot.
of him.
Caught his bunion down there, so it's a strike.
Yeah, I was looking, Tim. We were right. Pulling up the weather.
I don't see the umbrella up anymore, so maybe it stopped. Wayne behind, no strikes in the ball. 1 strike. And inside, takes it for a 1-1 count. Lanier with runners on first and second. Culpepper singled. Courtesy runners now at second. And Brockington drew a walk. Wayne, his last time up, reached on an error by when Warren Stovall came off the bag a little quick. So Josh comes back.
Man, the only thing
Wayne in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes.
Playing on the road, you don't get none of Miss Lisa's chicken and rice or chili, stew beef.
All they have is 2 packs of crackers today, so I'm about ready to eat a cow and a calf myself.
Yeah.
It's going to make it 2-2. Yeah, that would be if she showed up with a bucket of anything, it'd be good. But
we'll get that next week if she ain't out of town.
All week, maybe.
Oh, man, that's hit hard, Tim.
Foul.
Oh,
is it fair?
Did I don't know if he. Yeah, it is fair.
It's fair.
Lanier score 1. He'll get a double there, I think, Tim.
Well, Brockington was on first, so it'd be hard. That'd been long with him.
No, nobody scored, so the bases are loaded. I thought they had one on third.
They probably thought he was going to catch it, so that falls for single, which is a break for Clinch.
1 out here, and the bases loaded, Tim.
Right, so Wayne with a single to left. That's going to bring up number 12, Cook, the catcher. Ground ball could get us out of this. Outside for a ball. This might be a situation where Coach Douglas may look at making a change. I see this flag blowing over there in the background upstairs.
I mean, coming in, if you'd have told Coach Lee, I'm going to give Josh 5 innings, he'd have took that. I mean,
He would.
Especially over here in Lanier. Good pitch.
Strike on the outside corner. Josh still looks like he's got pretty good velocity.
Yeah.
So a ground ball could get him out of this mess, though. Nice tapper back to the mound. He go. That fly ball towards center right field. Center fielder Alan Griffiths makes the catch. He's going to make the relay to the plate.
We'll cut it
They
off.
hold the runners.
Man, they held him, Tim. I didn't think they would.
So Cook does his job by flying out to center field, but
big play for Jalen out there, man. Good job.
They held the runner, and that's a courtesy runner for the pitcher. So
yeah, I thought they would have. I thought they'd have scored that one. Good job by Jalen to catch the ball and
that's going to bring up
rocket
number
that
5,
thing
Faircloth, who is the third baseman. That ball's hit fairly deep. So Lanier still with the bases loaded. Josh Griffiths trying to pitch out of it. That ball's hit
deep too now.
Hit hard.
That one's going to get out, Tim, so that will score a couple.
The runner going to third.
Oh.
Ball gets away from him.
Kyle tried to snap him back.
So
Lanier
Faircloth with a 2-run double.
Here comes Coach Lee. He's going to talk to Josh. Now, they've had 3 balls hit deep last 3 batters. So
Right, so Faircloth with a double.
And I think Coach Lee's going to make a change.
I think so. He's seen enough. And, you know, that's right.
That's right.
It's getting late. You don't want to squander the big lead. So Lanier's made it 7-4. We're going to have a pitching change for Clinch County. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here for more action.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville.
All right, Tim, we're bringing in Stovall, it looks like, brother.
Clinch has made a pitching change. Josh Curtis did a good job for the first 4 innings, and they gave up a couple hits here in the 5th. So Coach Douglas has made a change and bringing in Warren Stovall, who's been hot of late.
And he's left-handed, Tim. We had Josh was right-handed. Is that going to mess the batters up a little bit?
Warren throws a good bit harder, too. And he's got a hard curveball, so Lanier County's got their hands full here hoping to score. Take advantage of anything else, but they have runners on second and third. Warren on the mound. He
good pitch. That's pretty.
Starts out with a strike to Roberts, who is the first baseman.
Where'd we at in the lineup with them?
Number 8.
Number 8. So they were right here trying to get to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little inside.
Evens the count at 1 apiece. Base hit would be huge right now for Lanier County. A little low.
Yeah, the umpire says pick it up a little bit.
So Warren gets behind 2 balls and a strike to Roberts, the big first baseman for Lanier.
He is a big kid, too.
Fouls it straight back, evens it up at 2 apiece. 2 outs here, and Warren looking to get out of this jam and go back in the dugout and let the Panthers try to add to their lead. 2-2 count. Right down the middle.
Pretty good job.
Right down the middle. So Warren continues his mound dominance. Add to their lead. Comes in and 2-2 count. Puts out the fire. Right down the middle. Lanier
good
scored
job.
2 more. Right down the middle. So we played 5 complete here. Had a little bit of a rain shower, but Clinch still holding a 7-4 lead. Be back after the short break.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
They've changed pitchers too.
Yep, they're warming up too, Tim.
They've
Who are they
got
bringing in? Have you got them? Let me see if
Number 4, who is Connell, the center fielder, is now pitching. So they've moved some folks around. I'm not sure exactly where they moved them to. We'll have to wait and see. Culpepper, I'm sure, is in the lineup somewhere because he's got 2 hits.
Yeah.
He's not at first. It looks like Wayne over there at first. It is. The catcher is now.
Yeah, it's a different catcher. Is that the number 22? No, there's 22 there that come into the game earlier.
Right. He's just. I want to say it maybe.
Get to throw down to second.
Sure. So that's number 5. Faircloth is now, must be the shortstop. Culpepper might be at third. I think that's what it is. I think Culpepper's at third.
I think you're right.
I think Faircloth moved to short. I'm not sure who the catcher is.
So we're
Wayne
back with
first. Warren Stovall leading off to 6th against Connell, the second pitcher for Lanier.
Oh, hard hit
with
the
a hard hit
third.
ground ball to short. He comes up, long throw to first.
Got him.
In time, so leadoff batter for Clinch is recorded on the ground ball to short for the first out in the 6th. Connell comes in and does his job. That's going to bring up Duncan Lutz.
He's hit the ball tonight.
He's had a couple hits tonight. A couple big hard hit balls. Reached on air the first time, and his other 2 bats, he's had two solid singles.
Good eye.
Sweeping curveball outside and low. Ball 1. Duncan is taking advantage of the pitches they've thrown him in the strike zone tonight. Connell looking to keep Clinch off the bat and off the bags. Lutz works it to a 2-0 count in his favor. Clinch scored early and a lot, take a big lead, but Lanier cut into it in the last half of the inning. Was hitting here in the top of the 6th with a 7-4 lead by Clinch.
Good
Lutz
eye.
takes ball 3 down low, so I'm sure that Coach Douglas is going to turn him loose on this 3-0 count if it's near the strike zone. Ball 4, good eye by Lutz.
Nothing. That'll be a walk.
I threw him 4 breaking pitches, it looked like. So Lutz draws a 1-out walk, and that's going to bring up number 17, the second baseman, Brent Kaysen. Brent's been hit by a pitch, walked, and reached on the air by the shortstop. See if Coach Douglas continues his aggressiveness on the bases. We've run early and a lot.
Oh,
Ball hit
that's a
toward
good
right
hit.
center. That ball might fall. Looks
It
like it's
will.
gonna fall. So Brent Kaysen does his job, moves the runners over to second. Solid single to right center by Brent Kaysen. So Clinch is in business with 1 out here in the 6th.
And that's going to be the 7th hit tonight for the Panthers.
Brings up Kyle Hendricks, who's due. He could change this game in a hurry. Kyle's had 2 hits tonight, and then he grounded out to the second. Hit a hard ground ball second baseman, and he stepped on the bag to get the runner to end it in the 4th.
Oh, boy, one of them lazy.
Slow sweeping curveball for a strike.
Better be careful with that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Kyle will tee off on that.
Yeah, that is a slow sweeping curveball there. Almost look like a moon curve.
I'm telling you.
Connell comes back with another fastball. I guess it looks a lot quicker after that.
Yeah.
That rolling curveball. So Kyle Hendricks in the hole. Quickly 0-2 to Connell. Connell looking to put out the fire here. Clinch has got 2 men on. Lutz with a walk and Prince Casey with a solid single. So we got runners on first, second, and sixth. 1 out. Hard hit ground ball down the third
It's going to get by him.
It came off Culpepper's glove. So Kyle's on with another hit. And that's going to load the bases for Clinch.
Good job by Kyle. That's 8 hits tonight for the Panthers. It was.
A hard hit ball. And that's going to bring up Jalen Griffiths, who's been pretty hot himself here. He had been as hot tonight as he has been. He struck out the first, reached on the air, and then
had some big plays on defense tonight for the Panthers.
Ball's hit hard
there's a
toward
hard
left
one.
center. Looks like it's going to be.
And it'll catch it. Did we tag up? Yeah, we tagged up. Coach Lee sent him. Great job. The Panthers tagged up and got a run out of it, Tim.
Right, so Jalen does his job with a sacrifice fly to center field for the second out of the inning. That's going to plate Lutz. So Clinch stretches their lead to 8-4. That's going to bring up Josh Pigler.
The heartbeat of
runners
Maynard.
at first and second. They're on appeals, thinking Lutz might have left early. Umpire calls him safe. Not a bad try by the coach. It's you never know.
No, that's right.
You don't get the call if you don't try it.
Yeah, no matter what, man, the umpire's going to win that one because after the game he said, man, if you'd have threw it over there, I'd have called him out. He's wanting to test him at second, I think, too.
You can't make the more.
So they're going to throw it to second. The umpire says he's safe there.
So that was Brent Casey moved over on the throw to the plate.
Was there anybody on first?
He's got to be on first because it was a single. They can't appeal that. He
Yeah,
he just touched first.
Know, Tim. They might go to home in a minute.
Try another one.
Oh, Pigler with a good hit.
Shortstop up with it. Long throw to first.
Oh.
Just got him.
Oh, man, I thought he said he was safe.
Bang, bang play. Cuts down Pigler on the ground ball to short, but not before Clinch is able to get that one of the two back. So after 5.5, Clinch County holding 8-4 lead over Lanier County Bulldogs. Be back after the short.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind, then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guide them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Here we are with the Panthers leading 8-4, and we are in the bottom of the sixth. Yep,
Bottom of
there
the
we
sixth,
go.
Getting late. And Warren Stovall, the hard-throwing lefty, came in relief last inning and shut off the rally. The first man for Lanier is going to be Corson, who is their right fielder, number 1. He's grounded out twice tonight. Takes the first pitch, low and inside.
Good
Swing and a
pitch.
miss. That evens the count up at 1-1.
He come in last inning, faced one batter, and struck him out. So
Warren has his last 3 outings. He's looked very comfortable. Thrown a lot of strikes.
oh, good pitch again.
1 and 2.
He just gets ahead of you, then you got to start swinging to stay. I mean,
He showed why he's got the scholarship to Valdosta State. He's really dominated batters in his last 3 appearances. Little low, good pitch. Warren pitched a couple innings the other night against Telfair. Limited pitches. Came in and preserved the lead.
yeah.
Corson fights one off to stay alive at 2-2. Looks like that sky is darkening out.
It is. I'm telling you, we got some rain coming.
Down and inside. That's going to make a full count for the leadoff batter in the 6th for the Bulldogs.
And he's going to draw a walk, Tim.
After being ahead 2 strikes, Warren's let him slip away. So Lanier not ready to go to sleep yet. They get the 9th man in the order on base with a walk, and they're at the top of the order for Throneberry, the catcher. And he is struck out, grounded out, and flied out. Slow ball from the stretch. First pitch or strike. A lot of times you'll see when you're behind in the game like this, coach may have you take a strike. Stovall focuses here and bears down outside. Warner's got a great move to first. He has been called for a few balks because any good left-hander goes right up to that borderline of a balk or not.
That's
So
right.
it's the only
During
way you
his
got a good
motion.
move. Ball's high and outside.
Go
Long
and get the
throw to
steal.
second.
Got him, Tim. Got him. Great job by Kyle Hendricks.
Great throw by Kyle. Ball's high and outside.
Man, go and
Long
get the
throw to
steal.
second.
Got him, Tim.
Got
him.
him.
Great job by Kyle Hendricks at that point.
Well, you are. You know, you got your top of the order hit, and that ball was a little bit high, which makes it easier for Kyle to make the throw, and he made the throw on the money.
Man, he got cannon, son.
Brent's was there to make the tag, so that helps out Stovall. He's out of that leadoff walk.
Big time.
That gives Lanier's down to 5 outs. Got 1-1 on the batter. Scoreboard had 1 and 2, but it's 1-1.
Little inside.
2-1. You could hear the ball hit the mitt, so Warren still got good velocity.
Yeah, he humming that thing. There it is. Good pitch.
Throneberry gives the shot, but comes up empty. So it evens it at 2-2. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. Lanier looking to get back into an 8-4 game. Their leadoff hitter Throneberry. He takes ball 3. Warren walked the last batter on 3-2 on 6 pitches, so he's gone to 6 pitches on Throneberry. Corson walked, was cut down on a great throw by catcher Kyle Hendricks. Fouled out of play.
Off. It's 8:01, Tim. We've been playing for a couple hours now.
Yeah, I don't think we started till about 10 after 6, so we're right on it.
Outside.
Outside.
Another walk.
Well, outside, so it was good that Kyle cut down Corson. The Bulldogs would be in business. That's
yeah, with no outs.
Number 4, the center fielder, Connell, who's had 1 hit and 3 attempts tonight. Singled in the first, hit into a fielder's choice in the third, and then flied out to left field in the 5th.
Oh, wait.
Stovall delivers. High strike.
Man, he jumps on him out the gate. Stovall does. You know, just boom, boom. Oh,
curveball
did it
hit
get him? Yeah, it did, Tim.
Wow, that's cutting that runner down at second's even bigger now.
Yeah, they would be loaded with no outs right now.
That's right. And Culpepper up, who is 2 for 3 tonight. So
Here
Connell,
comes Coach Lee now.
Connell goes to first, being hit by the pitch. Throneberry to second on the walk. Coach Douglas is coming out. He's probably chewed all his fingernails off one hand already. Nervous about this because Culpepper up. He's 1 swing away from them getting right back in this. He's a big old kid, and I bet he could put a charge in the one if he squared it up.
And Coach Lee's not going to take him out. He's just in there to calm him down.
On Clinch, is a good side for Clinch. Culpepper's a big kid, and he's not as fleet as a lot of kids running the first, so ground ball could get you out of it with a double play, which would kill the threat.
Lanier trying to claw back in it. They're not going to the house, Tim. They're
nope.
Staying in it to the end.
Culpepper looking outside. So
you know,
Warren Stovall's struggling a little bit with his pitches this inning. He's had thrown a lot of strikes.
You know, we talked about it since the second inning. They had 5 errors going into the second inning. They hadn't had none.
Looks like a different team, doesn't it?
Yeah, good.
Culpepper swings at a pitch that probably would have been ball 2 to evens the count at 1-1.
He was going for the fence, wasn't he? That was a big swing.
That evens the count at 1 apiece. Warren looking to get an out here.
Ooh.
He fakes a move to second just to keep the runner close, let him know he's thinking about him. You can fake an attempt at second and third, but at first you can't fake an attempt. That's a balk.
Good pitch by Warren.
Got past Culpepper. He was a little bit late on that swing, so Warren quickly ahead 1-2. This would be a huge out for Clinch. Huge out. If I could record Culpepper here. We got Connell down at first, Throneberry at second. Connell reached on being hit by pitch, and Throneberry on a walk. Yep.
Oh, pretty pitch,
That is
Tim.
a tremendous curveball right there.
Boy,
it froze Culpepper.
It did.
Froze Culpepper. Culpepper's down.
Man, that would have froze anybody.
It will. It will. That should be illegal, that pitch.
I'm telling you, it got there and dropped.
Huge out. Huge out recorded by Warren Stovall. So that's going to bring up Brockington, number 25, who's the left fielder, trying to get Lanier back in it. Runners on first and second.
Pretty
Warren
pitch.
Just puts the steam on it and gets ahead 1-0. He's just coming back and giving it all he's got right now.
Well, Coach Lee whispered something in his ear.
Yeah, he says a long walk home, son.
That's right. No, almost got him to bite.
1-1. Lanier still with runners in scoring position.
Good pitch. Yeah.
Inside corner.
It
strike
was.
2. I'm not real good at betting, but I would imagine you might see that curveball again this time.
Well, he better hope not. Oh,
He tried to throw it by him. He got went a little upstairs. Which not sometimes in a bad situation, throw the ball high. It's tough to get a piece of it. 2-2. See if he throws a breaking pitch here.
Oh.
Yeah, there it was, a little bit outside. I don't think Brockington was going to swing anyway.
No, I think you're right. I don't think he's going to swing.
He couldn't hit that with a boat paddle.
Nope.
Full count, 2 outs. Runners should be running on the pitch.
Oh,
Fouled out of play.
hang in
Runners
there.
were running, so Sometimes it's a good time to pick off.
Now, what pitch do you want him to pitch here, Tim?
Something in the strike zone.
Just that's it. That's it. You
don't have to be too cute. Just throw it over the plate. If he hits it, he hits it. If he don't, he don't.
Two outs. Panthers just need one more out to get out of it.
Here, you come back and throw a curveball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ooh.
There it is. Thought the kid was running. That's a good thing to do because your runners are told to run on the pitch, but you always tell him be sure he goes to the plate with it. Because that inside move, like you saw, where it just steps directly to second, gets a lot of people.
Got him with a high fastball, Tim.
That was ball 4, but he chased it. So Warren Stovall pitches out of the jam here in the 6th. And Lanier comes up empty. So we go to the 7th with Clinch holding on for that 8-4 lead. Back in the
Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
All right, Tim, we're getting closer. There's rain all around us, brother. We're trying to get through with this game, a big Region 2A game over here in Lanier with the Panthers leading 8-4, trying to add. We're changing pitchers again, Tim.
Same kid. That's still Connell.
Oh, is it Connell? Okay, I thought they were changing again. I seen the coach.
No, they're just waiting on the catcher. I think he's up there stationing getting him a hot dog.
Yeah, I know it.
Connell Stone. They're supposed to get 3 pitches, and he's thrown about 3 dozen here in between innings. So
the umpire might be up there eating a hot dog with him. I don't see him.
They might be sharing one. I'm not sure. Whenever we get a catcher back there, Clinch is going to start off with Josh Griffiths, who was the starting pitcher and pitched 4.5 good innings, and then
he ended up with 4 strikeouts and 4 walks, and gave up.
Lanier hit the ball pretty well in that last inning.
5 hits,
right.
So
we're waiting on the catcher and an umpire. Here comes the catcher. We're halfway there.
No, well, I reckon he's going to pitch the catcher a few balls now, Tim.
I don't even see the base umpire. I don't know what's going on.
They might be looking at the Weather Channel.
Yeah, might be.
The longer they wait, the better chance we're going to get some rain because it is coming. There's the throwdown, so he's got to be close now.
Right, Coach Doug's going over there, so.
I think they were changing something.
I'm not sure. The umpire's there anyway, but may have an equipment problem with the catcher. But anyway, we're back here. Top of the 7th. Clinch with that 8-4 lead. Number 15, Josh Griffiths, is now at the plate. Josh had a single, ground out to short, and then they strike out the last time up. He opens up with a ball, so he's ahead of ball and no strikes. Connell came in relief, has done a pretty good job. 2-0. Josh looking to get a leadoff runner on for Clinch. Big swing, comes up empty. 2 balls and a strike.
He was trying to swing
He
that
was.
thing,
He was
son.
going to get his money's worth on that. He wasn't getting cheated, that's for sure.
Good cut. Good eye.
Yeah, it was a good eye. Just outside. A good pitcher's pitch, but Josh didn't.
He didn't chase it.
No, he didn't. He wouldn't take the bait. 3-1. Good hitter's count here for Josh.
Ooh.
Fine curveball by Connell. A good take by Josh. That's not a pitch you want to hit unless you got
No, it was a little
2
high.
strikes. So it's 3-2. Here we end the leadoff batter in the 7th. Griffiths looking to get on. Connell looking to send him to the dugout. And that ball's a little
he
low.
got him around. Let's see.
They check it. Said he didn't go.
Oh, boy, that was.
Josh draws a walk on a check swing. So Clinch's leadoff man's on here. It's going to bring up right fielder, number 22, Langston Hendricks, who
Had a big double last at bat.
started out the game a little slow, but that big double.
He started that rally we had, Tim.
Sure did. So it brings him to the plate with nobody out. Clinch looking to extend the lead, give him a cushion going into the bottom of the 7th. The outside ball 1. Don't know that Coach Douglas will send Josh here. He's got top of the order coming up after Langston.
Oh,
Good swing,
cut.
Josh.
It was.
Langston just comes up empty. Looked like he was on it, but he just swung through it. So that makes it a 1-1 count. The Clinch right fielder, 3-year starter, 2-year starter, caught last year, and one of the many Panthers that played football. He was one of the members of 3 state championship teams and 1 semifinal team. So their senior class will be remembered probably as the most decorated class ever.
Oh, man, going back to middle school, what are you talking about? I think they won it 3 years in a row when he was in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Fouled out of place. Langston's still alive.
Just a great kid, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, hard worker. Hard work gives you
Yes,
everything
sir.
he's
No,
got.
sir. That's right.
Doesn't leave anything on the field. Gives it all he's got.
He was raised the right way
Right.
now.
Pound for pound, he's probably as tough a kid as you're going to find.
I guarantee you.
Because you look at his build, he played defensive end and did a heck of a job. Slow roller to second. You
Man,
see
he-
him hustling down the line just on that slow roller, give you everything he's got. Second baseman comes up and makes the play at first for the first out, but
He'll move the
Josh
runner over.
Griffiths moves over to second. Now that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, and that's going to be number 7. No,
Not 17. No, 16.
it can't be 17. That's
No,
Josh.
who is that?
I'm not sure.
13, Tim?
13. That's Palmer.
Oh, okay.
So
Let me
the
pull
swing
it
looks
up
like
right here.
Palmer. That's who must be in the outfield now. That's who we saw over there.
Let me pull my picture up. I took it, Coach Lee. Let's see. What number is it?
13.
Lane Palmer.
That's him. That's who's in the left field now.
Yeah.
Lane's a sophomore, I think, isn't he? Is he a freshman?
Yeah, he's sophomore, man. He's a great ball player. Pitch, too.
Good,
Pretty good
cut,
pitcher.
strong kid, big cut. Yeah, he's got a good arm. Good arm. No balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs. 1 out, I'm sorry, 1 out here in the 7th. Down at second is Josh Griffiths, who drew a walk. And went to second on the ground out.
Oh,
Slow
there's that
curveball.
lazy curve,
It was
Tim.
a lazy one, that's right.
Got him out
Second
there.
out of the inning. So that's going to bring up Warren Stovall, who's trying to help his cause. He's on the mound. He came in relief for Josh Griffiths in the 5th. Connell with a good, slow, sweeping curveball, which froze Palmer for the second out.
I'm telling you, that's about a 40-mile-an-hour curveball,
I don't
too.
know. I'm not sure if it's the brake that did it or the gravity. Gravity, big.
Oh,
Almost threw to second, but didn't.
We got a runner in for Josh, too.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a pinch runner in for Josh. I don't know who it is.
I have to look and see. Might be Gabriel Morris, somebody like that. It's kind of looks like kind of a lanky kid. Moved to second.
Oh, did he get him? Safe.
All saves. Looked like it was a close play.
Is that Greer? I don't know what number. I can't. Tim, you got them glasses on.
Yeah, I can't. I still I haven't seen his back yet. There's the slow curve, a little bit high. Makes it 1-1. Stovall.
Yeah, Gabriel does a good job running the bases. I know his shoulders hurt, so.
He's long and lanky. He's pretty quick.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Good looking pitch, 1-2. So Stovall down to his last strike here. Clinch holding that 8-4 lead in the top of the seventh. Still with a runner in scoring position, second base. Josh Griffiths, who reached on a walk and moved over on the ground ball. Connell came back, struck out Lane Palmer looking, so that's where we're at here. Warren Stovall with a 1-2 count.
Outside.
Just outside. Another big sweeping curve. Just outside, 3-2.
Full count.
Good looking, good eye by Warren. Now we're just over the two-hour mark in this game. Outside, so Warren draws a walk. The Panthers still alive here. Runners on first and second, and up comes Duncan Lutz, who's had a big night. He's 2 for 3, had 2 singles, reached on air in the first, and walked in the sixth.
Yeah, he's put the ball in play good tonight.
With it being 2 outs, the runners will be in motion on the as the ball's put in play, so a base hit could score our runner from second. First pitch.
The ball, I think, Tim.
Dunk takes it for a strike.
Nope, and you're right, strike. Here comes the rain, Tim.
Looks like it's starting to.
Them big drops coming down now. Oh, and he's going to hit Duncan.
Ball a little bit wet in the rain.
Yeah,
so
that's going to load the bases.
That curveball hung inside. Dunk takes one off the hip. That loads them up for Brent Kaysen.
And that's going to be the 6th error tonight.
Well, but hit by battery, that's not really an error.
Oh.
But now what's the coach going to do? Come out here and we'll talk about it in a minute.
Man, I'm like you. I think the ball being wet, Tim, it just got away from him right there.
But I don't see anybody moving, so maybe it's not raining. Looks like the fans aren't running for cover or anything, so.
So they're going. Don't look like they're going to change nobody out. He's just talking.
No, he's going to talk to him, and the umpire's finally coming out. He's had enough.
Yeah, we need 1 out.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a big inning one way or the other. Either Clinch is going to open it up or Lanier's going to be able to shut it off right here.
We had a big inning back in the 3rd inning. We got 4 runs, Tim, so we're sitting here.
3rd and the 4th inning, we got 6 runs in 2 innings, so that kind of opened the game up for us. Brent Kaysen at the plate, a little low. I see an umbrella up now, so maybe we're getting some drops up there.
I'm sure it's supposed to be some cold rain, too. Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Brent was trying to tee off on that one.
That's going to even it up 1-1. Well, from a coaching standpoint, you don't want to see the rain coming with your pitcher going back out.
No.
In the last inning, we went to Folkestone one time, and our pitcher just absolutely could not. That ball's hit down the right field line.
That's going to be fair.
Foul.
Foul.
Ball.
It curved out. It looked like it was going to fall for a minute.
Yep. But that we put a pitcher in, and we had a slim lead, and that ball was wet, and it went everywhere but the strike zone.
Mm.
Brent's behind 1-2. Here in the 7th, 2 outs. Clinch with the bases loaded. Base hit would surely score 2. With an 8-4 lead. Hard hit ground ball to second baseman. He comes up.
Scoop it up.
Makes
Got
the
him
play
out.
and shuts it off. So second baseman saves the day for the Lanier County Bulldogs. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Lanier County, and they're trailing 8-4. We'll be back after the short break.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind, then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creekbox tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind, then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
All right, Tim, man, the rain is coming down. I'm talking big drops, South Georgia drops, brother.
In buckets full.
The field is underwater, but now the umpires they're still hanging around, but we're 99.9% sure the game's pretty much over. It's 8-4. The Panthers are winning here, 3 outs away from it being a complete game.
Yeah, once you've played 5 complete innings, the game's an official game, and unless it stops and they can get it playable pretty quick, it's not going to be safe probably. So I would be surprised, especially with more rain coming, that they would if they wouldn't go ahead and call the game.
Well, man, you see that big crowd? The only people left out there now is the players in the dugout and the umpires in the concessions. They're eating.
Everybody's over at Hardee's McDonald's at the Mexican restaurant getting them some tacos.
You know, we want to remind everybody, Tuesday we have Charlton at home at 6. And Creekbox will be doing that game, and then Friday we got Atkinson at home. That's right.
Coming to
so,
town.
Man,
hopefully the weather will be a little better this time we play Atkinson.
It's gonna be a little bit cooler. That's right. Not as cold as it was over there in Pearson.
It was cold. Well, tonight the Clinch scored 8 runs, hit the ball well. For Clinch, we had Josh Griffiths had a big single. Kyle Hendricks had a couple hits. Brent Kaysen had a couple hits. Duncan Lutz had a couple hits.
It's official.
And Tom Langford had a hit on the mound. Josh Griffiths did a good job for 5 innings, and then Warren Stovall came in and shut the door like he has in the past. So
I think they just announced him that it is official.
It's
an official game. 8-4. The Panthers will get the win,
That's
brother.
That's a big region win, and we still keeping pace with the region championship. Clinch has improves to 11-3, I believe.
Well, man, we want everybody to be careful, stay dry. We got some cool weather coming in. God bless everybody. We enjoyed it, Tim. We'll see you Tuesday.
Good night, everybody.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creekbox tonight.